Alright, so today we'll be working on a 2000 and something BMW 328 or 320i. We're going to be doing the engine oil pan gasket, or I'm sorry, not the gasket, but the pan itself. It's a plastic pan, so we're going to be replacing the whole thing. This is going to be almost the complete job. I don't know why my camera decided to stop recording when I started loosening all the suspension components, but it's basically going to cut to me almost dropping the subframe. So yeah, let's go ahead and start playing the video, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. At this point, I am removing the engine covers and all the acoustic covers on the top part of the engine. Unfortunately, I don't know why my camera cut off, and you guys aren't going to be able to see me hanging the engine as well as putting the support bar and all that stuff on top. But yeah, that basically skipped. So now you're going to watch me remove the subframe and continue on with this oil pan replacement. Now that the subframe is off and out of the way, we're going to continue by removing this engine mount bracket on the left hand side, as well as the engine mounts. The customer did approve new engine mounts as well as new transmission mounts, so we're going to replace those as well. I did forget to drain the oil, so that's why you're seeing me drain the oil now. But we're going to go ahead and remove all the other bolts on the back side of the engine oil pan and start shooting out the bolts all over the engine mount. All over the engine oil pan, and go ahead and clean the surfaces and put it back on and remove and replace the remaining mounts. This is a really big important step when removing and replacing any sealing components. The sealing surfaces have to be nice and clean so there is no oil leakage on either the gasket side or the engine block side. So yeah, always make sure sealing surfaces are cleaned. Now that all the engine oil pan bolts are torqued, we're going to go ahead and continue by putting on the left side engine mount bracket as well as all the other engine mounts. Once we finish this part of the job, we're going to put the subframe back on and continue on the back side, which is the transmission side. We're going to have to remove and replace those transmission mounts as well. This is probably one of my more favorite parts of the job, putting stuff back together. Here we're almost done, just putting the subframe back on. Gonna have to tighten up some of the engine mounts, or all of the engine mounts. There's only two, so we're gonna put the two bolts in, make sure that's lined up, and once we have the engine mounts lined up, we can go ahead and zap in the subframe back into its position. Okay, so now that we're done with the subframe installation and putting in the engine mount bolts and suspension bolts and all that cool stuff, now we're gonna go ahead and take care of the transmission mounts. As you can see, yeah, these aren't too difficult. It's a pretty straightforward job. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and start putting all the belly pans and all that cool stuff back on so we can go ahead and finish this job for good. Okay, cool. Now we have all four wheels down on the ground. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the engine hanger, which basically says it in its name. It allows you to hang the engine over your head so you can remove and replace anything that is required when you have to remove the subframe. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a new engine oil filter as well as a new engine air filter. So after that, we're gonna go ahead and fill it up with oil. I wasn't able to get the video of me torquing all the lower control arms and stuff like that on the alignment lift that's right next to this lift, but yeah, everything else is already done. I torqued the control arms, so basically I just gotta put the air box on, put the covers, and it's finished. But other than that, this car is basically done. If you guys enjoyed this video, please go ahead and subscribe and like the videos, and I'll keep trying to get more content and pump out more videos like this. But other than that, thank you guys for watching.